My Jeep Gladiator has another problem, but I've caused it. Well, good morning, everybody. How are you today? Pretty wet here, and welcome back to the channel. That's right, my Jeep Gladiator has another problem, and I've caused it. This is my fault. This is no fault of Fiat Chrysler or Jeep or anything to do with really the Jeep itself. And what that is, as you can see in the beginning there, we got a nasty rain cloud over there, back that way, but no fault of Jeep, and I'm talking about the Sunrider soft top. I came out this morning and we had what looks to be a decent amount of rain last night, and maybe some more coming. I'm not quite sure yet, but anyway, we had a decent amount of rain last night, and my seat was wet when I got in the Jeep this morning. Now, it wasn't soaked, just like maybe somebody took one of those water bottles and, squirted a little bit on that surface area that you could see there, and a little bit on the door. So that tells me that water came in somewhere right up here in this area, and then just straight down. Probably the way it looked, kind of like a splatter pattern kind of on the seat, like maybe it was hitting the armrest and then bouncing over to the seat surface where I'm sitting right now. That's kind of what it looks like to me. So maybe a little bit of a leak here. Now, there's a couple reasons for that maybe. I think, and this is again, well, not really that I've caused it. I mean, it shouldn't leak no matter how it's sitting, but the way I had it parked in the driveway, my driveway goes up at a pretty severe angle, right? So I had the Jeep backed in, and it was sitting on the driveway like this. So that means that any water that hits the top is going to roll forward. And of course, we have the big seam right across here where it marries up, if you will, with the hardtop. So the water could actually run down towards that seam, and potentially, if there's any opportunity, I guess, for water to get in, it would get in right there at that seam, as opposed to being parked just level, or even the other way where water would run back off. Now, I say I think that's the reason because I've never had a leak in this Jeep before. You know, we took it on that trip and had some pretty heavy rain, and we didn't get any leaks or anything like that. That happened twice. So I'm pretty confident that it's because of the way I had it parked. Again, that's no excuse. The top should not leak no matter how you have it parked, right? I mean, it shouldn't matter. Was it a ton of water? Not a ton. I mean, you guys could see there, the seat was not soaked. It was just, again, like a splatter pattern, and maybe it kind of stayed like that because of the Scotch Guard I had put on the seat, which I guess is a good thing for me. If you didn't see that video, I did some of that spray Scotch Guard to protect the seats from really stains and stuff like that, but it does have a liquid repel attribute to it, so maybe that helped out a little bit. So now we're driving, and it looked like maybe I was gonna get stuck in some rain here, but apparently it's off that way, and I don't believe it's coming my way, and it is actually pouring rain over that way. And let me tell you, we don't get a lot of rain here in South Texas, unless it's a hurricane or a tropical depression or something. But when it rains, it rains. I mean, it pours here. So if you have any question about having leaks, in your Jeep or even your house, you're going to find out when one of these deluges makes its way through. So pretty easy to tell. Unfortunately, it just doesn't happen often. So there's a big period of time for me in particular, when I installed this top, and when we actually get rain here, before I would know if there was any kind of an issue with leakage or anything like that. So, is it a big deal? Well, you know, again, when you do something to the Jeep or any vehicle, you don't want to have problems with it. This isn't a huge problem. There wasn't enough water that it's any kind of an issue, I don't think. But nonetheless, you don't want it to leak. So I'm going to take a look at it. I did briefly when I walked out this morning and was a little surprised. I did get a drip on my arm from up here, but that could have been from opening the door. There is a channel that runs across there that holds a little bit of water. So maybe that's why I had that little drip from when I opened the door. I don't know. So we'll see. I'll take another look at it. Like I said, when I first came out, I took a look at it, and nothing was apparent to me as to why there would be any kind of a void or an opening there for water to get in. I may break out the hose and blast that area and see if I can get it to leak, because obviously I'll have to know where it is before I can do anything about it. So who knows? We'll see. Let me know if anybody out there has the Sunrider soft top, particularly on the driver's side. Have you come across an area that yours leaked? Is there a prone area, or even really along where it marries up with the hardtop? Is there an area that is trouble that might be prone to leakage that you've experienced? I'd be curious to know, and it'll maybe save me a little bit of time, and I can kind of figure out if I have the same kind of thing, or if there's some sort of an issue I can fix quickly. And I'm assuming that if there is something there, I could probably put some weather stripping or something on the bottom of the top. Again, it's nothing I would be overly concerned about at the moment. I think what I'll probably do is, when we're forecast to have rain again, which, you know, again, here could be 6 months from now, who knows, and maybe not quite that long, but I'll park it the other way just to see if I experience the same thing, because at least it will tell me then that I've got water that's running down the top because of the way that I have it parked, and that might help me narrow it down a little bit too. Real quick, want to give a shout out to Randall, a subscriber to the channel. Randall just picked up a new Jeep Gladiator Mojave. Congratulations to him. I got to admit, I'm a little jealous. Awesome. It looks pretty cool, and I hope he likes it. Anyway, appreciate you guys watching. Real quick, if you haven't before and you're interested, check out my other channel. It is Rob Motive, all about my leak-free 2020 Toyota Tacoma. Don't forget to click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. And do me a favor, smash that subscribe button on the way out. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and dry out there. Bye.